uncertain.
Well, we know that they can just explode for points at any given time. And most teams in the East just can't handle that. Of course, Miami kind of cruised through a lot of the regular season, or that record would have been better. But yeah, no doubt, the cream of the crop in the conference last year.
Dragic dishes to Wade. Down low. Deng passes to Whiteside. From deep. They get the rebound. The kick out to Deng. To the wing on the left. Bosh. No one around him. And a miss there on the triple. The Hornets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Wade kicks to Dragic. Back to Wade. There's the pick to the middle. Here's Deng, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Henderson kicks to Walker. Henderson against Dragic. Now here's Henderson. 18 points for him. And he gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Deng with the bucket.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
For Charlotte, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And there's the pass to Jefferson. It's stolen by Deng. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Walker. Dragic kicks to Deng. Passes to Wade. Dragic against Walker. Off the screen. Whiteside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Lance Stevenson comes in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Chalmers in for Gerald Henderson. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And the basket by Chalmers.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. Stevenson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Walker.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Outside Deng. Down low. Williams against Stevenson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. Well, Luol Deng was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again, and they were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Jefferson. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. And it's Walker penetrating. Stevenson with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Luol Deng, Clark, one of only 5 Bulls in history to play in a 10th year with the team, the 4th leading scorer in their franchise's history.
And Coach Thibodeau called him the glue of the team, the Velcro guy. But despite everything he meant to the organization, his free agency weighed heavily. He refused a significant extension offer, so they felt they had to go in a different direction. Lance Stevenson, a most improved candidate for the Pacers last season, and he said vehemently that he was staying with the Pacers despite his impending free agency. but something must have changed. Not quite sure exactly what it was. He ended up taking a deal with the Hornets for less guaranteed money. I think partly driven to get to the end of that second contract quickly.
Then kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Deng dishes to Williams. Off target from outside. And the Pacers offered Stevenson, I think, 5 years and about $44 million. He signed with the Hornets for less, 3 years and just over $27 million.
Yeah, you know, it's not like the Hornets blew the Pacers off the table with their offer financially. I mean, so I've got to think there was something more to Lance's decision, and part of it may have been desiring a bigger role.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
And a look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage, second in steals, and they also showed up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. It's obvious the hard work this team has put into being good defensively has paid off.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. I mean, when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
Then kicks to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Hornets leading by 4. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Walker. Here's D'Alembert. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams passes to McRoberts. He kicks to Haslam. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Right side, Williams. He feeds it to Haslam. The 10-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Biyombo. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Haslam, a screen on Chalmers. And it's Deng in the corner. They get the rebound. Here's Haslam, and he converts the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
And that does.
Next Tuesday, November 11th, Tim Duncan and the set.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
The Heat trail by 5. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Bismack is out there with Jefferson. It's Chalmers in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential. They're going to pull this game out.
Jefferson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. And the 3 off target. Heat shooting 45%. Wade outside. Outside Dragic. There's the feed to Haslam from 10 feet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in for Napier. The Heat trail by 4. And Haslam has it in the corner. Outside Bosch. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. Back to Bosch. from outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
You look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's got 8 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
Well, whatever he's done, make no mistake, rebounding has been job number one for him. He's worked harder on the glass than anybody else in this game.
Luol Deng is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Cody Zeller, a first-round pick back in 2013, 1 year after his brother Tyler Clark was taken in the first round.
You know, that's happened only 2 other times in NBA history, Kevin. The Plumlee brothers, Miles and Mason, also taken in 2012 and 13. Miles drafted by the Pacers back in 2012. And then back in 87 and 88, the Grant twins, Horace and Harvey.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
I think, Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing, neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kevin.
Side, Kid Gilchrist.
And you go back to draft night in Charlotte, a borderline fan revolt at the draft party after they selected Zeller. He hasn't quite hushed his doubters yet, but some of the bigger names yet to make an impact either. So we'll see how he develops.
And Zeller, you know, last season struggled early with the shot. He seemed to turn it around later, though, giving hope for his progress moving forward. I've got a lot of confidence in this young man. I think he's going to be one heck of an NBA player.
Here's Chalmers. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Deng in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Here's Wade. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter. Charlotte calls timeout. Luol Deng really making a difference here.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Henderson kicks to Zeller. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dragic. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Wade drives in. Lets it go from 11. No good from Dragic. Hornets trail by 6. 8 feet away, and that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 23.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Wade on the wing. Henderson defending. Wade against Henderson. Wade passes to Bosch. Clock at 4. Not gonna go as it bounces high off the rim. Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Jefferson with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. Not really his range, and it's off target. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. Wade dishes to Dragic. Chalmers against Wade. Outside Bosch. Shoots the 3. Henderson pulls it in. The Hornets trail. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 4.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes.